I'm Jessica Abel. I am a coach, a teacher, an author, cartoonist, and I run a program called the Creative Focus Workshop. And so as a result of that, I had this big challenge of trying to consolidate or to gather and consolidate all this information about the students. Who are they? Where are they? What do they need? What's their background? What brings them here? It was like just this proliferation of spreadsheets that I would have to fill in and kind of make sure they were updated. It felt really burdensome, and it felt like stuff was always going to be falling through the cracks, like I was going to miss things. When I didn't have access to that data, it meant that a lot of my finances were more opaque than I am comfortable with. Being able to more carefully track engagement by watching, when do they do various kinds of actions via, a system that's automated, made a huge difference. All kinds of transparency in the information and the data, and allows me to simply just take action on things as opposed to spending all this time and sort of exhausting myself, finding all this stuff and then going, okay, well now I know, but now I have no time left to do anything about it. I have 25 years of classroom experience teaching at the university level and in art schools. And when I started teaching online, it was very unsatisfactory. The different ways I was interacting with students, it just felt really, really limited. But one of the things that was hardest to reproduce really is this idea of me being able to notice what's going on, me being able to just kind of look around the room and go like, oh yeah, well that guy needs me to come over and talk to him, and I need to deal with something that's going on with him. And having the student hub in place really improves my ability to do that. I think I used to I never counted, but maybe put in 20 or 30 hours over the course of the cohort to try to, round up all this information and get it into the system. And maybe I'll spend 5 or 6 hours now. But I think the thing to really take note of is that what I'm spending my time paying attention to is just much higher level. So even if I have to spend 12 hours on it, I'm getting much more out of it. With Natasha's team, with her eyes on it, they were able to figure out whole new ways of kind of coming at this and integrating and cross-linking and automating, like all this stuff that I would have spent all this time on before. I love Natasha. She's awesome. And working with her and with Rosie on her team has been just really a joy. They're just incredibly positive people, really friendly, really helpful. There's just this very improvisational kind of feel with like, okay, well, let's see how we can fix this according to what you need and customize, the system around who you are. And very welcoming of that kind of energy, so that it's not something that you feel like you're going to be stuck in a box. Like you're not going to be forced into what they think is the right thing to do. They're going to totally pay attention to what is right for you and what is going to work for you. I would say the most valuable outcome for me from this whole process has been that transparency that I think I have into students' progress. Trying to work with people all over the world in all different kinds of situations, it's difficult. And trying to do, help a bunch of people at the same time, that's hard. And so this has really made that smoother for me. It's made it easier. And it's just it's a really important piece of how I make it work.